I'm Deb Dedrick, certified high performance coach, new money story mentor, and your expert guide to leading a happy life, here with episode number 103, How to Be a Better Leader. Now, you can apply this video to all areas in your life. We could be a better leader at work, we could be a better leader at home, at church, with our children, at our gym. I believe our world needs better leaders, and I strive to become a better leader. And so, what I've been using, I thought I would show you how it might work for you, how you might become a better leader. So, let's get started. And if you see me looking down, I made this a lengthier video because I really wanted to give you some doable action items that have been working for me that you could use. And so, it was a little bit longer maybe than what I normally do. So, let me get started with number one. How to be a better leader? Well, I think you need to start internally and clarify your vision and what a better leader looks like for you. And is it going to be applied in all areas of your life or in just certain areas of your life? For me, becoming a better leader is, well, both at home, but I've been really drilling down on how I could be a better leader where I work, how I could be a better influencer and changer for good and get the dreams and ideas that I have in my mind accomplished working with team. So first of all, I see it. I want you to see it, and I want you to feel it inside. As you begin to see it and create it, that's when you can turn it into reality. Number two, and don't forget, when you're having that vision, you might have negative thought loops come up and say, oh, you'll never be able to do that, or you haven't done that in the past, so you're not going to be able to accomplish it now. Just push the delete button on that. Don't let those negative thought loops keep you stuck in the same place that you've been in, that you're working on getting out of. So number one, clarify your vision, press delete to negative thought loops. And number two, create a value stream map. Now, you're thinking, okay, what is a value stream map? A value stream map is the flowchart method to illustrate, analyze, and improve the steps in a process to deliver a product, service, or a specific outcome that you want. In order to become a better leader, I think it really needs to be put on paper. In my office here, I have a big whiteboard, and I got some big butcher paper. I think it looks like 4x4, and I taped it up on my whiteboard, and then with a pencil and eraser, I have been mapping out the steps in the process that I feel it's going to take to create a better leader. I'd show it to you, but it's right over there. But each little step links to another step to create a process. You know, you're not going to wake up and be a better leader overnight. You need to create a process that you can internalize and use over and over and over again to create the new habits. And that starts by first defining the process, defining the steps, and defining it exactly how it looks to you so you can start stepping into that. And number three, this is where on the value stream mapping, so if you're coming and you're drawing out the process and you hit a step that you don't like, well, then you can erase it and you can put another step, and you can add and subtract and add and subtract. Becoming a better leader, again, is a process, and seeing it over and over and over again to drill it down into your mind's eye will help you step into and remind yourself, oh yeah, this is what I'm working on. It'll keep it in the forefront of your mind, and as you see it, wherever you're looking, and you see it over and over and over again, you'll remember to eliminate the distractions that are going to be coming up, and you're going to refocus back on, oh yeah, that doesn't align itself with me becoming a better leader for my team. So I'm going to get rid of that, or I'm going to add it, however it looks to you. Number four, use the vision to stay consistent with your interactions with team. So on your vision board, you can also write, I meant vision board. I said vision board. What I meant was on your value stream board, which is also kind of like your vision board. You can kind of, not really, but on your value streaming map, if you see it and you see things that are not in alignment with your goal or with how you're wanting to go, you can erase it. But for your team, it also will remind you, oh yeah, I said I would do this with team. I said I would show up and be prepared. I said I would do this consistently. I said I would do this. And being a leader, I can't expect my team to do something I'm not willing to do for myself. So I need to really be clear on the fact that I'm going to be consistent for my team, and my interactions with my team are going to be the same. So they can count on me and they can look up to me. Number 5, have weekly meetings to review and shift and share what's been going on with you and your team and track your progress. Revisit your goals. And you're setting up new habits with working with team. And if you're training team, then you're also setting up them for success because you're working on this together and you're kind of crafting a new path, new roadmap for you and team that will make you a better leader and help them be better leaders to their teammates. Track the monitored measurables. If you, for instance, are tracking billable hours in your shop, then you need to track them. If you're working on with other instructors on becoming better instructors, how are they going to become better instructors if they don't have measurables to mark path points on the path where they're getting better? Same here, at work. If I'm wanting my team to get better and increase productivity, then I have to have a certain measurable that we're tracking weekly and remind my teammates, oh yeah, that's why. We're not doing this to micromanage. We're doing this so you can become better and our team can get better. Number 6, enjoy the journey together. Don't forget to celebrate the small wins and the small victories. You know what? Every time, well, I won't say every time because that's either black or white, but very often when I'm talking with people and I'm giving a compliment or I'm giving I'm so thankful for what you've done or how good you're doing, a compliment, most people deflect them and don't even hear them. They're first reactive. It's almost instinctive. Oh no, that's not that big of a deal, or that's not good. Stop your teammate, your child, your significant other, your friend, your coworker, whoever you're talking to when you're giving good positive feedback and a compliment, and if they're deflecting the compliment, encourage them to slow down and say, yeah, I did do a good job. We all need to be more proactive on giving words of encouragement and accepting words of encouragement. It's okay to say we're doing good. It's okay to think that it's okay for us to be moving along our path and getting better. There's no reason we can't reward ourselves with a compliment. So be generous with your praise. Don't forget to celebrate the small victories in life. We always hear criticism way too often. Let's start making sure whoever we are coming in contact with as better leaders, that we're sharing good, positive words of wisdom and light and encouragement. Number 7, that ties right into being a positive leader. People will mirror your state. So if you're going to come into a situation and be stressed and anxious and upset, people are going to mirror that. So as a leader, be conscious of how you're outputting your energy, and make sure your energy is outputting in a positive, encouraging way that supports your team and encourages them to be positive and not negative. Number 8, do what you say you're going to do by leading by example, leading the way. Don't show up and expect your team or your family, your coworkers, or whatever situation you're applying this to be one way if you're not going to show up. You need to do what you say, follow through, which ties into all the other steps that we have discussed, and reminding yourself, oh yeah, I want to be a better leader. I have to show up this way. And number 9, be grateful you're in the position to influence others. Be grateful that you're in a position to grow as a human being into becoming a better leader. Our world needs better leaders. Our world needs positive role models and influencers for good. So going back over episode number 3 tips, how to be a better leader real quickly. Clarify your internal vision. If it's a career or a business or a relationship or whatever it is. Clarify your internal vision, see it and feel it. Revisit this every day. Recognize negative thought loops and press the delete key. Create a value stream map and write it down where you can see it, which is a flow chart for creating and illustrating a new process roadmap so you can deliver. If for this, it's going to be delivering yourself as a better leader. Number three, keep it where you can see it and add and subtract to your value stream map as you see fit to keep it in the forefront of your mind and keep it in the forefront of your mind so you're not allowing outside distractions to get in your way. Use this also, the value stream map, which I have on my board over there, to stay consistent with the way you interact with your team. Have weekly meetings to review and revisit the goals and track your progress by using monitored and measurables that you're tracking. Make sure use graphs to track that too if you have somebody to create an Excel spreadsheet for you, or you can just write it down in a little binder, just like I do here, just to track your progress. Number six, enjoy the journey, celebrate the small wins, illustrate to your team by creating stories of how far you've come together. Number seven, be a positive leader. People are going to mirror your moods, so don't come in being moody and grouchy. Be happy, uplifting. There's enough negativity in the world. Let's try to stand out and be positive. Number eight, do what you say you're going to do, leading by example. And number nine, be grateful you're in a position to influence others and be a better leader. So that completes tip number 103, how to be a better leader. It's my mission as your certified high performance coach, your new money story mentor, and your expert guide to leading a happy life to give you the tools and the tips, the frameworks, the encouragement, the push, the nudge for you that you may need so you can create a happy life and go out in the world and create the life that you want. So until next tip, go out in the world, try to employ some of these tips I've given you so you can be a positive role model and influencer for good in the world. And until next time, just do your best and forget the rest. Bye.